Okay, hi, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Pam Bateman. I'm from Open Sight Hampshire. In normal quote times, we would run what we call a series of what we call equipment and innovation days. These are days that we hold all across Hampshire, which allow people to come in and view different pieces of equipment. Sadly, as you know, we're not quite back to quote unquote normal times yet. So the people that would normally come to the information days, we're having a series of webinars, so they are coming to us to show some of their equipment. And so I'm very pleased this afternoon we'll be joined by Dave Salisbury from Dolphin. They make computer access technology. So he is going to be demonstrating Guide Connect. And so what I will do is, if you're happy just to mute yourselves and video yourselves, then I will pass over to Dave and let him explain all about Guide Connect. And then afterwards, I should also explain quickly as well, is that we are videoing this session. Dave, are you ready to hand over and we'll talk to everybody about Guide Connect?
I'm ready when you are. Okay, do you want me to start?
Yes, please. That'd be great. Okay. Thank you.
Here we go. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. My name's Dave Salisbury from Dolphin Computer Access. Those of you that don't know of Dolphin are a company based in Worcester in the Midlands that do software only for the visually impaired. We've been around since 1986. We are the only British company to produce software on a Windows platform, or software on a Windows platform. And this is our sort of latest piece of software, if you like. This has been around for about 18 months now, this version, or this model, I should say. It's very easy to use. It's by far the easiest computer program out there, as you're going to see in a second. So hopefully everybody can see on their screen, those that can see the screen, 12 icons, okay, 12 colored icons. That's what you get with Guide Connect. Guide Connect works only on Windows 10, okay? So if you've got an iPad, I'm sorry, it's a no-no. If it works on Windows 10 on a laptop, a PC, or a tablet, a Windows 10 tablet. And we also do this on a TV box. I'll talk about the TV box at the end, but it works on a TV box. And if you've got a 60-inch television, think how big it'll come up on there. So what you get, when you switch on your computer or any device that you've got Windows 10 on, and you've got Guide Connect installed, it will come straight into this piece of software and it will speak to you. And I can magnify it. Now, I'm using a remote control. If you can see the little windows where you see a picture of Pam and then it says Open Sight Hampshire and it says me and there's a picture of a remote control, I've actually got that remote control in my hand and I'm going to operate this piece of software with that remote control. So I can magnify, he says, let me click on it. I can magnify.
Zoom level 2, zoom level 3, zoom level 4.
Okay, it'll go up to 4 times magnification on the tiles. If I make it any bigger, it will go to a menu.
List mode, zoom level 6, zoom level 7.
Okay, and if I take it to the next level, which is the highest level on the main menu, the word emails will scroll across the screen.
Zoom level 8.
Because you can't quite get that whole word on there nicely, it will keep scrolling round so as you know what you're working on there. I'll make it smaller.
Zoom level 7.
Okay.
Zoom level 3. Zoom level 2. Zoom level 1.
If you don't like the colored tiles, you can have a menu or a list view, as it's called, at this level as well. That is just a setting you can set. You can't change the colors of the icons. You can't change the order of the icons. If you contact my tech support team or the Dolphin tech support team, we can remove icons off there if you don't want them, and we can add them back as and when you want them. So most people who get a computer nowadays only do a couple of things on that computer. One of them is emails. So if I press enter on the keyboard or OK on the remote control.
Email menu. There are 5 options.
I come into the email menu. 5 options. Write new email, so I click on that.
Choose recipient.
So I've got choose recipient. I can either type the email address or I can select from my address book. which is what I'll do to save a little bit of time.
Select from address book. Address book.
This is my address book. I want to write to Neil Armstrong at NASA, so I press N.
NASA. 7 of 8.
There it says NASA, and I click OK or Enter.
Subject.
So it comes up with a subject, just like you would with any email, and I can type in there rocket or whatever, hello.
ROCKETS. Rocket space. Message. Please type your email.
Okay, so now it's come up with message. Now, even when it was on subject, it came up exactly the same. I could have done this with subject, but I wanted to type to prove how you type. With this on the screen now, those that can see the screen, in the top left-hand corner, there's a blue square. That is actions. That will appear from time to time. In the right-hand corner, you've got an orange square, which is flashing because it's telling me I've got something new. Okay, and I'll show you that in a second. And then it's got a green square. The green square only appears every now and then. When that appears, that means voice dictation is available. Okay, so with the remote control, it's got a microphone built into it. So I can dictate my message. So here goes. Hello, Neil. How are you today?
Hello, Neil. How are you today?
Okay, and it's dictated and it's put up on the screen. I can magnify that.
Zoom level 7. Zoom level 5.
Now, if you can imagine, that's my email to Neil. I'm happy with that. I've got the blue square. So I either press F2 on the keyboard or A on the remote control.
Actions.
And we got some actions. So the first one is send. If I press enter, it will send that email straight away to Neil Armstrong. He gets it straight away. I can add or view recipients. I could change the subject. So I could change it from rocket to, I don't know, space shuttle, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I could spell check my email if I think I've made a few spelling mistakes. I could save it to draft, so I could send it later on today or tomorrow. And I could add or view attachments. If I've added an attachment, I could view it in case it's not the right attachment. And I can print it out. If I've got a printer attached, I could print out, so I've got a hard copy of it. Well, I don't want to send it because, as we all know, Neil Armstrong doesn't exist. He died a few years ago. So I'll press escape.
Message.
I'm back in my message. I press escape again.
Guide Connect. Do you want to save the email?
Do I want to save it? Well, I don't. So I just do the down arrow.
No.
Press enter.
Email menu.
Back at my email menu. If I go to inbox.
Inbox. You have one new message.
Okay. I keep getting these from Google. I don't know why. That's why it's flashing, because there's a new email in there. But I want to read an email. So I go down to one I want to read.
Dave Salisbury. 5 of 12. Demonstration email with attachment. The 23rd of January 2019, 15:28.
Okay, so
to open this.
That's telling me there who sent it. Well, I sent it to myself. Demonstration email with attachment. That was the subject. It's got the time and the date that it was sent. So I need to get a new one, really. But press enter or OK.
Demonstration email with attachment. Hi Guide user, comma. This email demonstrates how Guide can be used to view and magnify images attached to an email.
Okay, so it starts reading it back. Again, I can make that bigger or smaller. It's got an attachment, so we press F2 or A for the blue square in the top left.
Actions.
We've got a few more actions available now. So now I can check for new email. I could reply to that email should I want to. If there's 5 or 6 email addresses there, I can reply to all. I can forward. I could add that detail, the sender's details, to my address book. I could move that email to a folder. View attachments. That's what I want to do. I'll come to that in a second. I could block that sender if I don't want to receive emails from them anymore. I could delete the email. I could print that email off. If there's links in that email, I could get a list of them. It's easy to access them. And I've got details. So V to view.
View attachments.
Press enter or OK.
7 of 12. Attachments.
There's one in there called Cathedral JPG. Click on that.
Cathedral JPG.
So there's a very nice photograph of Worcester Cathedral. I can magnify.
Zoom in. Zoom increased.
Okay, and with the arrow keys, I can move around the picture. So there, and hopefully those that can see it it's still very good quality. The blue square is still there, so we've got actions.
Image
If the image was on its side, I could rotate left or right. I could print out that image, so if you've got a print again, you could print it out. I could save that photograph, save it onto my computer, or if that photograph's got any text on it, I could scan for text and it'll read back the text.
attachment,
Let me go
inbox,
back.
email menu.
Email menu. So folders, I could have saved it into a folder in my folders there, so I could have folders for friends, family, work colleagues, photographs, address, I don't know, recipes, whatever you want, you could have them in there. If I saved the photograph, it would have saved in my saved attachment, and all my blocked email addresses are in there, so I can unblock them or delete them if I don't want them.
Main menu.
Back to my main menu. Pressing escape takes me back to my main menu. Go to letters and documents.
Letters and documents. Documents.
4 choices. Recent documents is the last 10 documents I've had open. My documents is all the documents I've got on the screen. Saved on the computer. I can either write a new letter or a new document. If I do a new letter, it will ask who I'm writing it to, and it'll put their address on the letter, put my address on the letter, and you can even print address on the envelope as well from there. But I'll just go to a new document.
New document. New document. Please type your text, then use the actions menu for more options. Voice dictation is available.
Okay, so I let it keep going there. So it did tell me voice dictation is available. Green square has now appeared. So I can dictate some words. Hello, my name is David, and today I am in sunny Worcester.
Hello, my name is David and today I am in sunny Worcester.
There you go. Perfect. Actions. So compress the A or F2.
Actions.
I can save that document if I want to. I can spell check it. I can look up Word. I could print it, or I could print label. I can dictate some word. Oh, I can hear myself now from Open Sight Hampshire. Okay, cool. So if you're doing a lot of jam pots, or makes a lot of jam, or you want a lot of labels or whatever, you can print labels off. Very useful at Christmas time for your Christmas card.
New document. Save changes. No.
Save.
Documents. Main menu.
We got websites.
Websites. Websites.
Home page. Click on there.
Page loading. In interactive mode.
So it's now opened up Google as my home page. I've made that my home page. This has put the cursor directly in the search box, so you haven't got to work your way in there. Press the key to get in there. You're in there straight away. And the green square has appeared, so dictation is available, so we can dictate. So, what's the weather in Worcester?
Navigation mode. Accessibility links. Heading.
Okay, so it's put what's the weather in Worcester. So I actually, before I joined this meeting, it was sunny outside. It's telling me now it's raining. Oh, that's great. But anyway, I can magnify that web page.
Zoom level 2. Zoom level 3. Zoom level 4. Zoom level 8.
Obviously, make it smaller.
Zoom level 1.
I can do things like Control and T.
Display mode guide connect page.
Control T again.
Display modes page loaded. Accessibility.
Easy accessible mode, so it puts in a list view, so it's easy to get around a web page. Control T again.
Display mode page.
Takes me back to how it was. I could just use the cursor keys to move around that screen. I can press H to take me to headings. E will take me to a search box. That's simple like that. Actions available. So press A or F2.
Actions menu.
We've got the actions menu. I can open a new web page. I could go back to the previous page. I could search that web page for a word. If there's any links on that page, I can get a list of links and a list of headings. I could make that web page, add it to my favorite. I could print it off, so I've got a hard copy. If the web page hasn't loaded for whatever reason, I could refresh it. I could make it my home page, or I could exit the browser.
Websites menu.
So I pressed escape, come out. So we've got continue viewing that page. I've got home page, open a new page, and I've got favorites.
Favorites. Favorite.
So I've got a list of my favorite websites in here. I can just easily find them.
Website.
We've got TV presets.
TV presets. TV.
So we got iPlayer, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5. So you can watch live television on your device, did you want to. If you've got a Netflix account or an Amazon Prime account, you can put the details in and you can watch those on this device. More and more TV channels and how to watch TV will be added to this in future releases, but that's what we've got at the moment.
Websites menu.
And anything you download from the internet will save in that folder there, my downloaded files. So again, it's easy to find them.
Main menu. Scanner and camera.
Scanner and
4
camera.
of 12. Scanner.
If you've got a scanner attached, so basically if you buy a printer nowadays, they all come with, or the majority of them come with a built-in scanner. So if you're sat at home on your own, postman's just been, you open the letter, you lift the lid on the scanner, put it on the scanner. Doesn't matter which way you put it on. Being visually impaired, you might not know the right way up. It could be upside down, doesn't matter. You hit scan, it will scan, display it on the screen the right way up, and it will read it back to you. It'll read all your posts, books, magazines, whatever, junk mail, anything, it'll read it back. If you've got a camera attached, so a webcam or anything like that, you can use it like a live video magnifier. You could sign Christmas cards or sign forms, letters, or you could take a photograph, but you can look at a photograph next door neighbours pop round with a photo, or a recipe out of Delia Smith's cookbook or whatever, and you could save it. And if you save the pictures, it'll save it in my pictures folder. Scanned documents you save will save in the scanned document folder. So again, very easy to find them.
Main menu.
Then
Books and news. Books and news.
So if I go to
Books. Books.
find a new book.
Find a new book. 2 of 3. Online library.
So I've got online libraries. I've got a couple in here. There's a lot more you can have in here. But most people tend to be with the RNIB reading services or Calibre. Calibre is going to be added to this hopefully in the next 3 or 4 months. We're working with Calibre to have them put on here. But if you're members of the RNIB reading services, you can log in, just go in there, find the book that you like.
Books.
Once you've downloaded it,
My book.
saves it in My Books.
The Wind in the Willows.
So Wind in the Willows, we'll open that one.
Press enter to play. Whether you arrive at your destination or whether you reach somewhere else, or whether you never get anywhere at all, you're
Okay, so you could, if you don't want the voice on, you can turn the voice on so you can read that back visually if you wish.
zoom
Zoom
level 8.
And it's word wrapping on the screen.
Zoom level.
Okay, if I press the actions, because the blue square has appeared,
Headings.
I can jump to headings, which is chapters in this case. So I can jump to chapters.
My books.
If I want an audio book, so we got David Williams there, Demon Dentist.
Demon Dentist. 2 of. Press enter to play.
Dad would often call his son that, which Alfie loved. The image it conjured up of a big soppy dog.
Okay, so hopefully you could hear David Williams reading his own book there. Again, that was just downloaded from the RNIB reading services. Download it and saved it onto my device.
My book. Books. There are 3.
If you've got a book on a memory stick or a CD, you can read it from the device. That's an option there.
Books and
And if you subscribe to any newspapers or magazines, you can download those exactly the same way and have them read back to you as well.
main menu. There.
Got an address book and calendar.
Address book and calendar. Address.
So go into the address book.
Address book.
So here are my address contacts here. If I click on Dolphin, the top one,
Address book.
so it'll tell me it's Dolphin. If I go down,
Help.
it'll say name or whatever.
Email. Company
There
name.
you go.
11 of 12.
So company name, that's 11. It's the 11th item on that field, and it's going to say Dolphin Computer Access. And I've got the email address, phone number was up there, that sort of thing. I've got actions available.
Actions.
I can send an email, so I could write an email to them. I could video call them. I'll talk about that in a second. So if I click on send email, I don't have to put the email address in, it'll do it for me. If I send a letter, it'll put their address on the letter for me as well. Okay, I can print those details off. I could copy those details to the clipboard, so I could paste into an email or a document or whatever, or I could delete them.
Company name. Address book.
If I go back to the beginning of my address book, where all my contacts are, and if I press spacebar on Dolphin,
Dolphin Computer Access Limited. Selected.
It says selected. And if I go down to NASA
NASA.
and press spacebar,
NASA selected.
okay, so Dolphin and NASA are both selected, and those that can see the screen, it's got a thicker white border around them as well. So if I click on Actions menu,
Actions.
I could send email to both of those without having to put their email address in. I could print their details off, or I could delete them.
Print.
But if I
To-
go into print
Address book.
the details, I can print envelopes for both of them, or I could print address labels. So, like I say, at Christmas time, I'd choose 8, because you can print 8 address labels at a time, and it'll put one address on each label for you.
Address book. Address book and
We got calendar.
calendar. Calendar.
So if I click on today's events, there'll be nothing in there.
Today's event. Calendar.
If I do upcoming, there's
Upcoming
probably nothing.
event. Upcoming events.
There you go.
Calendar.
It's lockdown. I need to get out more, I tell you. But if I go to view calendar,
View calendar. April 2020.
okay, so that's today, Wednesday, 28th of April. If I go to tomorrow
Tomorrow Thursday the 20.
and click OK,
Tomorrow Thursday.
there's no events, but there's actions, and
Actions.
I can add an
There is one. Event name. Please type the name of the event.
So I can type the event name, or I can dictate, because the green square has now appeared. Dentist.
Select time. Please select the time of the event.
Okay, so I always pick 14:30, 2:30, 2:30. All right, that's my little joke. All right, we'll forget that.
Minute is currently set to
We'll leave it at that.
repeat event.
If it was Pam's birthday tomorrow, for example, I could have put Pam's birthday in, and I could do a yearly repeat, and it will put it in next year's calendar and the year after, and so on and so on. I could do a monthly, weekly, or daily repeat, but as it's a dentist and it's a made-up one, I don't want to repeat, so no repeat.
Reminder.
Do I want to remind I'm going to the dentist? Not as a rule, but I can set reminders should I want to, so I'm just going to do no reminder.
Guide Connect.
Okay, that's been added to my calendar.
Tomorrow Thursday the 29th of April 2021. There is one option. Dentist minus 14:30.
Okay, so dentist 14:30.
April 2000.
So now I go back to my main calendar, as it says, and there where it says tomorrow, Thursday 29th of April, it's got events written after it, because we've added one in there.
Calendar.
If I come to my the calendar menu, and I go to upcoming event,
Upcoming events. Upcoming events. There is one option. Dentist. 1 of 1. Tomorrow Thursday the 29th of April 14:30.
there we go. So it tells me I've got one in there.
Calendar. Address.
Okay,
Main menu.
we got entertainment.
Entertainment. Entertainment.
So you can have the radio.
Radio station.
So you can find the radio
Play a new station.
that you like.
Radio stations.
There's lots of them down here, all the BBC
Absolute.
ones and
Talk sport.
Talk Sport or whatever. You can have that playing back.
Radio.
If I click on continue playing, it's the station I was listening to.
Playing absolute radio. Press enter to pause. Pause to absolute.
That's enough of that. So it's playing the radio there. So you can have the radio playing in the background while you're shopping at Tesco's, or booking a holiday, or sending an email to Open Sight, or whatever you're doing. You can have the radio playing in the background.
Radio station.
And you can have a list of favourites, so you can just add 2 or 3 stations of your choice into your favourite.
Entertainment.
You've got a podcast player, so you can download podcasts, listen to those. And if you've got music on your laptop or PC or tablet, you can play music off your tablet or device through Guide Connect as well.
Main menu.
Then we got notes.
Notes. Notes.
So you can have 2 choices of notes. You can either have a text note or an audio note. The best way to describe this is my mum is 90 this year, and because of COVID and all this, we do her shopping for her. So what she does is on a Monday is she starts her shopping list as an audio note. So on a Monday she'll type and she'll record, because she's got the microphone, bag of sugar, packet of cornflakes, 2 packets of hobnobs or whatever she wants. And then Tuesday she'll say that she's run out of milk or bread. She'll go back in and add milk and bread and so on and so on. Then on a Thursday she will attach that note to an email and send it to me. Then I can listen to her reading back what she wants, and off I go around Tesco's or wherever I go, do her shopping for her. So she could either do it as an audio or a text note. She prefers the audio because she finds it quicker than learning to type, but no problem. The other thing I say about this is, again, if it's Pam's birthday tomorrow, I could record my voice singing happy birthday to her, attach it to an email, send her an email tomorrow, she clicks on it, and she can hear me sing happy birthday.
Sadly, Dave, it was actually my birthday on Monday, so you're 2 days late.
But I got to say, Pam, it's in your benefit here that you don't hear me sing, because the original pub singer I am, I've got to say.
Main menu.
And then we got video calling.
Video calling. Video calling.
Okay, so video calling is being added to this in about the last 2 months. So it's a bit similar to Zoom, but it's built into Guide Connect, so it's not Zoom. And if I click on video calling from address book.
Video call.
Oh, I got somebody online. Steve Bennett is actually online. I daren't call him. He's managing director, and he might not be impressed if I call him. He could be in a meeting. But if I go down to
Steve Bennett, 5 of 8. Stevaban227@gmail.com. Online.
Okay, I have to let it play that because I did this with another society, and I stopped it speaking halfway through, and they said, "How do we know it's online?" Well, it did tell us there. Okay, so it does tell you, and the little icon next to his name has come up in green. But if I click on Steve,
call Steve.
I've got 2 options. In fact, I've got 3, but 2 to call him. I could video call him, or I could audio call him. The other option is to cancel. So if I clicked on video call, because he's online, on his computer, it would come up whatever I'm in his computer as. So hopefully he's got me down as either Dolphin Dave or Dave Salisbury. It would appear on his screen, and then he would have the option of a red telephone or a green one to decline the call or answer the call. Okay, if I did video call, then I'd see his face on the screen, and he would see mine if he set it to video. So I'll press
video call. Video.
If I go to my call history,
call history, recent calls,
you can see I've called Steve a few times. He's declined and he's hung up on me. Yeah, that's not great. But further down, he has answered them. So that's just a history of when I last called him and whatever.
Video calling.
And I can have a video call list of favorites.
Video call. Video call.
3 people I call most are in there. Yeah. One of them's my wife, one's my boss, and the other's a dead man. So that tells you how popular I am. So anyway.
Video call. Main menu.
But the way the video calling works is, if I were to call Pam, for example, now I know Pam's using a device there without Guide Connect on it. So Pam would need to be logged into the Dolphin website. If you go to the Dolphin website, yourdolphin.com, now because of the technical issues we had at the beginning, I daren't show you the Dolphin website because we might not come back to the Guide Connect thing. But what it would be the Dolphin website, and there's a little icon that says account. You click on there and you put your email address in and a password. Okay, you just make one up. You log in, you are then faced with the video calling icon. Click on there, and what appears on the screen would be your contact. So Pam would have to have my email address in her contact in there. So it works on email address, not phone numbers. Okay, so then she could minimize the website, so she could do anything she likes on any other website or any other program, writing a report, whatever she has to do. As long as that's running in the background, doesn't matter. I can see she's online, I can call her, she could answer it. She can also call me, so she could click on there on her contact, see that I'm online, click on me, and she could call me as long as I'm in there. Then it would come up on Guide Connect. One person must have Guide Connect for this service to work. So Pam could not call her friend or, I don't know, any relative if they've got the Dolphin website open, because it won't work. One person in that call must have Guide Connect for it to work. But it's very simple and very easy to use. If I go to Tools. In here you got calculator, dictionary, training, backup, file explorer. So these are basic tools in here. Support, you get support with Dolphin software. So the remote control techies can remote in, take over your computer and fix it, bad issues. You can check for updates. But if I go to About Guide. In here it tells us the version number, serial number, build number, all this sort of thing. But the 4th item down.
Guide check my premium plan.
Is premium plan. Anybody that buys Guide Connect get 12 months of premium plan included. Okay, now you need the premium plan to be able to do the video calling and to get all your updates or upgrades of Guide Connect for 12 months. After 12 months, there's a little payment you have to pay to allow this to continue. Guide Connect will carry on regardless if you don't do it, but you will not be able to do video calling and you won't get upgrades. So it's about £75 a year to do that, which will allow you to do video calling and get all your upgrades. If I click on there, it will tell me I'm a tester because I've got a tester's account. But if Pam had got this open on running on hers, it would tell her she's either got 10 months, 11 months, 6 weeks, 2 weeks or whatever left of her premium plan. It will tell you, a splash screen will appear to tell you that you're about to expire your premium plan. Do you want to continue with this service? Click on here and it then allow you to contact the sales department and they can take your payment to do that.
Tools. Main menu.
Okay, we got settings.
Settings. Settings.
So in here you got appearance. You can change the screen colors. You can change the font if you don't like it. Here, if you don't like the tile view mode, you can turn that on off. Change the brightness of the screen. Menu text scrolling is on off. So you can obviously I got it on. You saw it scroll at the beginning, and I've got it set to British English for language for obvious reasons. And I've turned the on-screen keyboard off because it's not a touchscreen tablet that I'm using, or it's a laptop I'm on here. If it was a tablet, you'd want that on, so a keyboard would appear on the screen for you.
Settings. Main menu.
And then you got exit.
Enter to exit Guide Connect. Exit.
So here, if you're running this on a tablet, on a laptop, or a PC, you get the 3 options. If you're running it on the TV box, you only get 2. You don't get the green one, which is exit. I'll explain. If I hit shutdown, shutdown will close Guide Connect down, close the computer down and switch everything off. If I do restart, it will restart the computer however you have it start up. If I do exit, it will close Guide Connect down and go back to a standard Windows 10 computer. On the TV box, you don't get that option because you can't get to Windows 10 on the TV box.
Main menu.
If you get this software, the first thing you would need to do is obviously install it onto your computer. If you buy a computer package from us, then the first thing you need to do is connect it to your internet. And to connect to your Wi-Fi, you got the orange square, so that's B on the remote control or F3 on the keyboard.
Help and information.
Which is help and information. This brings up help, tutorial videos, can continue playing the radio, it's got the time and date. It's got the battery, so you know I'm running on a laptop. It'll tell me how much battery I've got left. It's got the green little flash in there, so it's telling me it's plugged in. And then you got internet connection, so I can press I for internet connection.
Internet connection.
Click in there. Get 2 options: wired or wireless.
Wireless connection.
On wireless. So I am actually connected to the Wi-Fi, but if I go to list of available.
List of available connections. List of available.
So there, it's put mine at the top, and it's got a couple of my neighbours' Wi-Fi. If I knew their password, I'd be logged into theirs. Believe me, I wouldn't. But I click on mine. It's going to ask me for a password. I can either dictate or type in my password, and that's all you do. Then you're connected.
Wireless internet help and
it tells me I've got a notification. So if I click on N,
notification.
I've got a new email. Well, I knew that because it told me when I went into emails. So if I press escape,
help and emails,
the orange square stopped flashing now. Oh, while I was in there, I should have done the. Let me do that.
Help and
I've got voices, Twitch voice.
Switch voice.
Serena.
Daniel.
Fiona. Serena.
Daniel.
You get 2 female, 1 male voice in there. It's a quick way to switch the voice should you want to.
Emails.
Okay, my voice is about to pack up. That's a whirlwind tour of Guide Connect. Most people with a computer will not do more than what's listed there. Most people do 2 things with a computer nowadays. That's emails and go on the internet. Well, they're in the first couple of choices there. So if anybody has got any questions, and I know one of them will come up about price, so I'll just do that before we open it up. The price of the software is £545. Okay, if you want the remote control, it's £20 extra. If you want a computer package, so if you want a laptop or a PC, You get that device. You get, if you have a PC, we include a webcam now, so you can do the video calling. You get the remote control with both devices. You get a printer, photocopier, scanner included in the package, and they're just over £1,000 for all that. A tablet, you can have a tablet, but you don't get a printer, photocopier, scanner, because the idea of a tablet is it's portable, but you do get the remote control. If you buy the software or you buy a package, everybody's entitled to 2 hours of telephone training. So you can book that. You can have a 2-hour session, 2 1-hours, or 4 half-hour sessions. And that is done with a blind chap. So a chap called James will do that to you. You can book it with him as and when you're ready. And he'll do whatever you want to go through. So he's brilliant. If you want the TV box, if you've got no computer, is the cheapest option. The TV box is a little 4-inch square. It plugs into the back of your standard television. It hasn't got to be a smart TV or anything. So standard television. It comes with a HDMI cable. You just plug that into your telly, into the box. You get a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse. You get the remote control, 2 hours of training, and you get a webcam as well, so you can do the video calling. Okay, and that is £770 for that. Now, Guide Connect, anybody buys Guide Connect, you get 2 installs. You can put onto 2 devices that you own. Obviously, I wouldn't want you and your friend going halves on it, and you stick it on one laptop of yours and a PC that your friend owns, because that's illegal. But if you have got Guide Connect, you can put it on your laptop or PC. And a lot of people are buying, 2 or 3 months later, a TV box as an extra option, because in the bedroom they've got a television, or in the spare room or something, they plug the television. We can put the software on the TV box for you, connect it to your standard television. You've got a second computer. If you buy just the TV box, it's about £220 for just the box, but you do get a keyboard and a mouse with it as well. So hopefully that's answered a few questions. If anybody's got any questions, please fire them at us.
Yes, 2 questions. Are we able to delete a whole load of emails at once? Because it's impossible at the moment, because you used to be able to select all and just delete, and off they would disappear.
Yeah, so if you're in your email list, press the space bar on the one, do the down arrow, press space bar, and it'll select them, and then press delete.
Yeah, that's a bit of a faff if you've got 120 emails, isn't it?
Well, if you well, okay, but you could do, if you've got 120 emails, then you do the first one and do control and down, is it, that selects them all? And then press delete.
That will work with it.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's all right. That's one question. And the other question, this video calling business, can you connect to Zoom or whatever, if you got
so like we're doing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you've got that, if you've been sent the link, yes, you can do that.
Yeah, because I've got a couple of ladies who have got church Zoom meetings that they want to go on. And so I thought that'd be the easiest option, really. But
they can do that. That's no problem. Yeah. And future version. So this is why, even though you buy it now, you're going to get your 12 months. But this is why it's always worth doing the G plan, as we call it. So you get the 12 months extended warranty, updates and stuff. A future version coming out is going to have that you'll be able to do group calling. At the moment, you can only do one-to-one. So if you wanted to call your granny, your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your sister's aunt, whatever, then you'll be able to do that in a future version.
Right, that's what I need to know. Yeah, okay, because that means then if you had a church meeting, you couldn't do it at the minute, but in future.
Well, you can join a Zoom meeting.
Yeah, but
you can't create one.
Oh, right, I see. Okay, yeah, okay.
We're doing these free 30-minute sessions online that anybody can book them. They can have a demo, they can have a bit of training or whatever they want to go through. They can just talk to me about football if they want for 30 minutes. But it's aimed at Dolphin software, obviously. And they're free, and you can book as many as you want for a bit of help, extra help and training, whatever you want to do. Good man.
I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions, one for Zoom and one about the flickering of the screen.
Okay.
How do you get the Zoom on Guide Connect then?
So what should happen is it will automatically, when you go to exit, so if you go to the exit menu,
Yeah.
Exit guide, exit. There are
Okay.
restart,
for
exit.
example,
3.
in
Yeah.
here, it will say, do you want to, if you've got an update available, it will say, do you want to update, yes or no, shutdown, so to speak. So you do say yes, the next time you switch on, it should appear there.
Exit.
It will only do it if you've got that maintenance agreement in place.
Mm.
Main menu.
So if you're not doing the maintenance agreement, you won't get the upgrade.
And the other one was I'm getting a flickering screen.
The flickering screen.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be then your monitor. In the good old days, we'd just whack the side of it, see if that solved it. But it might be that your monitor's playing up or the cable's a bit loose.
Okay.
Give that a go. If you've still got problems, get hold of tech support at Dolphin and they'll sort it for you. Well, they obviously won't be able to plug the lead in and out, but but they'll certainly sort out your upgrades for you.
Okay, thank you, Dave.
All right, take care.
I've got a Guide Connect software as well, and have had for quite a while. You have recently added a search feature to the documents. Are you planning to add search function to attachments? Because I have quite a few attachments, and sometimes if I'm in a long one, I want to be able to just hit Alt F and find the relevant bit within my document.
Does that not work now?
Not on attachments or
Okay.
in emails. It's only on my documents.
Okay, I don't know the answer to that, so I'm going to be honest with you, but what I'm doing is making notes and I'll
Thank
get
you.
on to the development team to get it put in.
Great, thank you, because it took a while for the find feature to come in. I know that only came in recently.
So you want it for emails and attachments?
Yeah,
Guide, as in old guide, the guide 9, like Julie you just mentioned there, the support for that is coming to an end. Okay, when I say coming to an end, the frontline support is coming to an end, so you will not get priority over Supernova or Guide Connect customers. We will still support you, but it will only be on email support. So there'll be no remote control on that, because it's we haven't sold it for 2 years, but we will still support you because it is our product, but you don't get priority, if you know what I mean. So we're trying to get everybody upgraded to Guide Connect.
Is this the only one you're selling now? Is Guide Connect?
Yeah, we stopped selling Guide 2 years ago.
Just to say as well that we have recorded this session for our YouTube channel. So as soon as it's edited, I will be sending that link to everybody, so you can sort of go over it again, and anything else you might find interesting. And also as well to say that as of the 17th of May as well, we will be starting booking sessions and booking people in. So if people want to come here, or again, if we want to start visiting people in their own homes as well. We only cover Hampshire, as you probably know. But there's also to say that, but in the interim, we are here. We have been open throughout all this pandemic. We're still supporting people. Please phone us, email us, whatever. We will get in touch. And we are very much hoping as well that our next information day is going to be in Alton, I think it's the 24th September. Obviously, I will seriously let you know nearer the time. But we are very much hoping that all the dates that were booked, that should have been booked the last end of 2019, 2020, which just weren't able to go ahead, will be going ahead towards the end of this year, and then going into next year as well. Well, in that case, then I will say thank you for joining us today. I hope you found it a really useful session, and also thank you to Dave as well for going through Guide Connect.
Thank you, Pam.
Thank you.
You've got my contact details if they need them, don't you? So you can get them off Pam as well. Brilliant. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Please stay safe.
thanks.
And hopefully see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Our next online event on Zoom will be with OXSIGHT on the 18th of May 2021. To register for free, please visit our website on www.oxsight.com. opensight.org.uk or call us on 02380 641 244.